Our sages in Masechet Kala make a remarkable comment about the funeral procession of Aharon HaKohen, the great Aharon. His death is mentioned again in this week's Parsha, first mentioned in Parashat Chukat, and again repeated this week's Parsha, Matot-Masei, in Masei, that Aharon died. The only yahrzeit explicitly mentioned in the Torah that he died on the first day of the 5th month, Rosh Chodesh Av, which incredibly is this Shabbat of Parashat Masei. And Masechet Kala says an incredible thing. The sages say, you know what happened at the funeral procession of Aharon? There were 80,000 young men who all bared the same name as Aharon, all called Aharon, who walked behind him before his final march to his burial on Hor HaHar. Why is it that 80,000 people were called Aharon? Because the sages continue to say that there were 80,000 homes where there was a lack of shalom bayit. Husbands and wives were not getting on. They were considering divorce. And it was none other than Aharon HaKohen which went out of his way to ensure that there would be peace in the home. And to recognize the efforts of Aharon, they named their children Aharon. This, above everything, is the legacy of Aharon. As Hillel says in Pirkei Avot, as we know, Hevei mi talmidav shel Aharon, we should all strive to be students, spiritual students of Aharon. And what was his legacy? Ohev shalom, v'rodev shalom, as it says in Tehillim 34. You want to be a person who loves life, what should you do? Bakesh shalom v'radfehu, you should request shalom, look out for shalom, and pursue peace. That was the position of Aharon, and that was his main role in the Jewish people. What a lesson for each and every one of us to be like the students of Aharon. There's often strife within the home. There's often strife in families. There's often machlok and discord in communities, in societies, and within the Jewish people, especially during the month of Av. As we know, sinat chinam, basis hatred, is the cause of the destruction. And we need so much, and perhaps that's why, ironically, in history it has been that Dafka Aharon HaKohen's death took place in the beginning of the month of Av. Maybe perhaps for the future, when the Jewish people would need to reflect on sinat chinam, and as Rav Kook said, ahavat chinam, baseless love, to judge each other favorably, and to find a way forward as a people. It is dafka, the personality and legacy of Aharon, of Aaron, which is so needed today. Each and every one of us finds ourselves in situations where there is discord. We need to be like the children of Aharon, not only to want peace and request it, but to pursue it. If there's a strife between husband and wife, don't wait for the other person. Don't be passive. Pursue peace. You be the one to give in. You be the one not to be right, but to be smart. You be the person of peace to take that first step and to bring husband and wife together. You be the one in the family, whether it's with children, whether it's with discord amongst the broader families. Yes, it could be that other people should do it. And why are you always the peacemaker? We are always the ones that each and every individual should be the peacemaker, because that is the legacy of Aharon, and that is what remains with us today. And especially today within Jewish society in general and beyond, there's so much discord, so much political discord, so much religious discord as well. And it's so important that each and every one of us follow the legacy and light of Aharon, for us to take the initiative, to us to not only to be the national peacemakers, to be the peacemakers in every endeavor that we find ourselves. There are enough people and journalists and political commentators and beyond who remind us how different we are and how much we don't have in common, and highlight specifically in the political milieu of today the specific differences, highlight them, focus them, and always show how different we are. Our role today, each and every one of us, is to be those peacemakers like Aharon, following that legacy, and wherever we find ourselves, to pursue peace, to be the one that, despite the differences, finds a way to bring each and every one of us closer together. Shabbat Shalom. Chodesh Tov U'Mvorach.